Hi friends! So today for word work, we are going to continue practicing your syllabication. Today I'm going to model the first four with you on our video, and then you're going to go on to class kick and you're going to finish the next four and send that in for your assignment for your points. So I'm going to go ahead and model for you and refresh what it looks like with 2 to 3 syllable VCCV patterns and how we syllabicate them. Remember, it's really important that after you syllabicate them, you read the syllables and then you make sure you blend through the word. If you don't know the word, look it up. Add a new vocabulary word to your memory, just like we do in class. So our first word is here. My first step, I would go ahead and find and label the vowels. So I have V, A, and another A, and I have an I. And then I'm going to go ahead, my second step is to draw the bridge. After I draw the bridge, I'm going to label my consonants. So I have a V, C, C, V pattern and a V, C, C, V pattern. Remember, those are Mrs. Pierce's favorite patterns. And so it's very easy to know where we go ahead and divide. So I'm going to divide right here between the consonants on both words. And now I have 3 syllables. I have to say them out loud. I have at. Well, I hear that's closed. Lan, that's closed. And tis, that's also closed because I hear it. We don't hear an open syllable that would say its name. So now I'm going to go ahead and read my syllables and then blend the word together. Atlantis, Atlantis. I'm noticing that the A is capitalized, which means this is a proper noun and a name of something. Let's move on to number 2. I'm going to first find and label my vowels. My V here and my V here. I'm going to go ahead and draw the bridge. And then I'm going to label my consonants next, step 3. And because I have a VCCV pattern, I'm going to go ahead and divide between my consonants. And now I'm going to go ahead and indicate if they're opened or closed. So I'm going to say them out loud, all syllables. First syllable is lim. I hear I. That is closed. I don't hear the I saying its name. If I did, it would be open. And then bus, I hear The U isn't saying you, so that also means it's closed. So I have limbus, limbus. That's a word I'm not so sure I know about. So I would maybe take the time right now to look it up in the dictionary and add that new vocabulary word to my memory. Let's move on to number 3. I'm going to find and label my vowels. V, I have another vowel here, E, and another vowel here, which is I. I'm going to go ahead and draw my bridge. And draw my bridge. Next, I have to label my consonants. C, there's 2, and then I have 2 more here in between my bridges. Now, as stated, with a VCCV pattern, we always divide down the center. So I'm going to go ahead and divide and divide. So I have ek, that would be closed. Lek, I hear not e, so that's closed syllable. And tick, I hear I, not I, so it's not open, it's closed. So eclectic, eclectic. It's a fun word to say, eclectic. If this is a word you don't know, look it up on your dictionary.com app and learn more about this word. Let's go on to the last one here so that way you can do your practice on class kick. I'm going to find first and label my vowels. O, I, and O. Next, I'm going to go ahead and draw the bridge between these. So I have 2 bridges, and now I have to see how many consonants I have between my bridges. I have 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now I know exactly where to divide with a VCCV pattern. Right down between the consonants. And now I can go ahead and read out loud the syllables. Hop, I hear ah, that's closed. Kin, I hear I, that means it's closed. And ton, I hear ah, ton, ah, that means it's closed. So I have Hopkinton, Hopkinton. Also, I see it has a capital H, which means it's a proper noun and a name of something, whether it's a place, a location, or something different. You can also see that on dictionary.com. So this was just a refresher today, you guys, of VCCV patterns. I wanted to make sure you have a strong hold over this because we're going to keep moving along in syllabication. We're going to look at VCV patterns, scoop and groups like we did before we left for break and refresh that memory. And then we're going to move on and looking at suffix ending. So we're going to keep progressing in syllabication when we have word work throughout the week. After you finish this video, make sure you log on to Class Kick. You're going to go ahead and type in the code and get to your syllabication practice. Your syllabication practice is going to look like this. These are the words that you're going to syllabicate, and then you're going to upload it, and I'm going to check it and count that as a point or for some points for your assignment. And then that will give me an idea if you're doing this properly as well, and if I need to meet with anybody in small groups. So make sure you try your best and use your best handwriting. Awesome job. If you don't know any of these words further, please look them up in the dictionary. See you guys soon. Happy syllabicating.